Hey everybody, it's Jeff from Angela City. I'm over here at the construction site on a quiet Sunday morning. It's about 10:30. I had a little bit of time on my hands, so I figured I'd just come over here and shoot a quick video. I was over here, I was over here all week. I shot some video, I think it was Thursday, Friday. I don't think I shot any video yesterday, though I was here. So we'll take a look at that video, and then we'll do a little walkthrough and talk a little bit about doors and door hinges. So stay tuned. In my daughter's room, they got the primer on there. I think they have one more coat of primer. They're going to sand it, prime it one more time, and then paint it. And same thing in the spare bedroom. And then when they're done with all that, then they're going to work on the ceiling here. Why they don't work on the ceiling now, I don't know. I just ask them. But I don't want to keep banging my head against the wall here. They also, in the master walk-in closet, so they have grouted. And I chose the black grout for the wood plank tiles because it just makes the plank stick out a little bit more. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but this area was grouted and this was not yet. This is some dirt in there yet. But when you use a dark grout, a black grout on the wood planks, it just, it accentuates the plank itself, and it just, to me, gives it a better look. And they grouted most of the bathroom. They're gonna finish that up tomorrow as well. So I'm in my daughter's bedroom and put a first coat of primer on this wall. But they're moving right along here. They got a bunch of finishers up here now. And I think they got all the doors on except one, so they don't have the door in my daughter's room yet, but got the door in the master bedroom, door in the walk-in closet, a door in the bathroom. I don't know if they finished, they did not finish grouting in here yet. And they still have to do the ceiling. They said they're gonna do the ceiling when they're all done painting, which doesn't make much sense to me, but what do I know? They gotta finish grouting in here. I don't quite understand their method, but they're working on the hallway. I got that door in the spare bedroom. And they're either painting or priming in there. I don't want to go in there. They're getting in their way. And they've already started to work their way down stairs. That's Magic Mike over there. So that is the last wall that needed to be plastered. We got a new window there, so we got to get a window frame. We got to get a window for that. And let me see what these guys do when they're bored here. I guess this is a construction picture. Or not. And then that's the last door. All the other doors are mounted except the I did find the other two upstairs in my daughter's bedroom and in her bathroom. They have them off because they were painting there. But this is the last one. This is for the front door. So they got them all. They got them all mounted, and they finished this last piece of tiling here. And then this door is going to be a sliding door because there's not any room to put it in there. And they're running all the cabling up in there. And so all the doors are in. So they'll take those down, and that's when they'll stain it and clear coat it, finish it up, and then put them back up in the frame. And they actually used sheet metal screws in here. I talked to the builder, and he said he's gonna change those out for some longer wood screws. So it's something you need to be mindful of, because these are big, heavy-duty doors. Although that may hold it, but I would just prefer to have some longer wood screws in there. And then they are supposed to finish up the septic next week. I don't know, Thursday or Friday, he said, but yeah, nothing really happens when you're told it's gonna happen, so I guess we'll wait and see how that is. And then they set up some scaffolding here. I think the electrician put this up here to run the wiring. In the master bath, nothing more has been done since the last time I've been in here. They still have not finished. They've grouted most of the walls. Well, they told me they were done, but this is obviously not done yet. And over here in the corner. And they have yet to do the ceiling yet. So they told me they were gonna finish the walls in the bedrooms first, and then they were gonna come into the bathrooms and do the ceilings. But yeah, this is the master bath, and I had the bathtub delivered the other day. So it's a bathtub. It's a standalone bathtub, so you don't have to build a frame around it. You see the flat side here, so that'll go against the wall over here, and then the faucet assembly. Now in Wilcon, where we bought it, I didn't see any just regular faucets where you just have it come out here and go into the tub. They're all like this, and then they have a little shower attachment that you can pull off of the wall and then shower as well, which is good, I guess, if you're taking a bath. I mean, I know a lot of people, when they take a bath, they want to get out and jump in the shower and just rinse off. At least the time that I've taken baths, that's what I've done. But yeah, it's the master bath, master walk-in closet. Pretty sure they're all done with well, they are all done with the walls in here, they told me. So they pulled off the baseboard, because there shouldn't have been baseboard here, because there's going to be closets up against the walls in here. So they wasted time and tile by putting the baseboards in there. And I don't know if they're done in the other rooms. So they were working on this. This obviously is not done. I don't know what stage. It looks like it's just maybe primer, that they have not started to paint this yet. And they got to do the ceiling in my daughter's bathroom, and then that's the door to my daughter's bedroom. And I'm not sure where they're at with this. I think this is primer too. I don't think that they've actually painted the walls in here yet. The ceiling may be done, but the walls are much, if anything, has been done out here since the last video. Although I did come across, there's a little hole up here in the concrete. You can't see from here. You might be able to hear them. So freaking birds put a nest in. There's baby birds in there now. And I get up there with a ladder, but it's in such a position, it's hard to get at, and the opening is very small. And I can't get my hand in there. So I'm gonna ask one of the workers to go try to get them out of there. Yeah, so, yeah, nothing really done here. We're at a slow spot again. We figured we cleaned up out here a little bit, and then they plastered that wall, and the window guys were supposed to come and do a measurement for the window, and they were also supposed to do the final measurements for the sliding glass doors. So this one here and the one leading out to the little lanai over there. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about doors. And one of my other previous videos, I indicated that the doors are Gemelina wood, which is a moderate hardwood. And they have all of the doors in except the front door. They don't have the hinges for it. But they put them up temporarily to fit them. And then they'll take them off, and that's when they'll stain it and clear coat it and put it back on. But one of the things I noticed the other day was the hinges. So really, to have a nice professional finish, this wood should be notched out, and the hinge should be put into that notch, so it's completely flat here. Just gives it a more professional look. I haven't had a chance to talk to my builder yet. I'm assuming that they were planning on just keeping them like this. I don't want them like that. I want them flush. It just, again, I don't think that it would impact the mechanics of the door as is, but for me, it just is a nice, cleaner look to have this notched out and have the hinge flat with the rest of the surface. And then one of the other things you don't need to do anything. And I think most front doors swing to the inside like this. So if this was a front door, it opens to the inside of the house. And I guess there's a couple benefits of that. The disadvantage is it makes it a little bit easier to kick the door open if you're ever worried about somebody kicking the door open. But the hinges are not exposed, right? So if the hinges are exposed from the other side here, I was trying to get into the house and I wanted to come through the door, I can take a screwdriver and pop these hinges off. And it doesn't matter what kind of lock you have on your door, you can just pull the door out of the frame then like that. Unless you have non-removable hinge pins. So they do have hinges that have non-removable hinge pins on them. And the way they work is there is an Allen wrench or an Allen screw in the side here. And the only way to pull the hinges off is to undo that Allen screw, and then you can pop the hinges out. So we used those in my previous work when we were designing buildings. If the hinges were exposed to the outside, then you wanted to put non-removable hinge pins. But most front doors, I was thinking about my houses, the houses in the US, they opened into the house, and that's how the front door here is gonna be as well. It's gonna open up into the house. So the hinges won't be exposed to the outside. So this is the opening, and the hinges will be on the inside here. Not a big deal, especially if you're living in a gated community, but if you're overly concerned about security, well, you don't want to do all this extra effort on doors if you don't put any security bars on your windows, which to me doesn't provide a good look. But in some places you live in the Philippines, you have to do that. But that's just my thoughts on the hinges and the doors. It's something to think about. And that should wrap it up. I see Mama Bird's over there waiting to get in here to feed her bird. She's making all kinds of noises. Maybe when I come over tomorrow, they'll be having bird adobo. Hopefully not. But yeah, thanks for joining. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments section. If you have not yet subscribed and you like this kind of material, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, which is over here, and you'll be notified the next time that I post a vlog. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And thanks again for joining. We'll hope to see you next time. Take care.